Hi and welcome to my third Summer Splash vlog. I'm hoping to get lots of reading done this week. Update. Last night I finally finished Beach Read by Emily Henry and I absolutely love it. I think this is my new obsession. I thought it was going to be up my alley based on like the description and stuff, and yeah, it really is. I think it's one of my new favorite romances. It has everything I'm looking for in a romance. And I've just been savoring it and reading it very slowly. It took me longer than I expected to finish it, considering I really liked it. Even when I got to the end, I was just like dragging it out for a few days, and yeah, but I finally finished it yesterday. It's definitely a 5-star read for me. I love it. The characters are really sweet. I could really imagine them like interacting. It felt real. The pacing was right. It didn't seem like they were rushing into anything. And I like that it also had some greater themes as well, and I really liked the insight into the publishing industry and like the writer's life, and kind of the commentary on different types of genres and writing romance. It really made me want to write a romance novel myself. So overall, I really love this book. So yesterday I read another book, and that's Bargain Bin Rom-Com by Lena Norms. It's her poetry collection. It was released earlier this month, and I highly recommend that you pick it up because it's wonderful. They're very easy to read, yet they have deeper themes, so you can, if you're not new to poetry, it's perfect, but also if you are more used to poetry and enjoy reading poetry on a regular basis, I think you're still going to enjoy these. And the range of topics is really interesting, from like testing makeup bad boots to talking about political issues and giving you a permission slip to slack off. It's really wonderful. My favorite poem was Small Talk, and yeah, since I was home alone, I was reading some of them to myself, and it was honestly more emotional than I was expecting it to be. But yeah, even though it's such a tiny book, it's packed full of a lot of emotions, and as you can see, I also decided to tab it, which I don't usually do. So yes, this is also another 5-star read. So honestly, this has been a great reading month in terms of the content, because I've really been loving what I've been reading. And yes, and with that, that's 2 prompts done. Heat Waves and Easy Breezy. And now currently I'm just reading one book actually, and that's An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. I read a bit more on my commute to work this morning, and I really enjoyed it. I'm getting a bit more of a feel for where the story is going, what it's about. Narration is really interesting, but I don't have that much to say about it yet. But I'm probably going to read some more tonight. Also have a bunch of packing to do because I'm flying tomorrow morning. The last few days have mostly been about finishing up some work stuff and some internship stuff and kind of preparing to go home and see my family. as you can see, different location, nicer bookshelves. I arrived at my parents' house a few days ago, and while I was traveling I finished An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. I really enjoyed it, and it was a fun read, but I'm not sure if I'm involved enough in the story that I want to continue on with the series, so I might just leave it as a standalone because I'm not super in need of reading more, but at the same time I also enjoyed reading it. Yeah. So after I finished An Absolutely Remarkable Thing, I started reading Queenie on the train as well. It's okay so far, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think I'm just not really connecting with the characters and the plot as well. And yeah, I think it might just not be for me, but who knows. I'm only 35% of the way in, so my opinion might still change. I am reading a physical book as well right now, and that is Icelandic Poetry, translated by Bernard Scudder. I started this back in December, and then so every time I've been at my parents' house since then, which hasn't been often, I've been trying to finish it, and yeah, I'm almost done, so hopefully we'll be finishing that today maybe. And that is for the Square Summer Vacation, which is a translated work of fiction. Hi, so it's time for the final update for this reading vlog, and yesterday I did end up finishing my book of Icelandic poetry. I really enjoyed it. I especially like the modernist poems towards the end of the collection, but overall it was really interesting to get to know a different type of culture and a different poetry collection I haven't read before. I did also end up completing one of the activities together today, which was Random Act of Kindness. I don't know how random it was, but I bought my mom some flowers because I was at the store and they were so beautiful. And I had passed some sunflower fields earlier in the day, and I was like, oh, those are so pretty. And then I saw some at the store. So we were going out to dinner, so I thought it'd be very fitting to get her some flowers as well. And it's been a heat wave, but it's finally getting a bit better. But it's nice because I get to wear my sundresses for a bit. And then yeah, I did go to the doctor today, and I found 2 books at a little library, so I'm very excited to be reading those at some point, but I don't think I'll be getting to them soon, but they're books that I think I will be interested in for a long time. I'm currently reading The Sound of a Snail Eating, and I'm reading this in German because it's my mom's copy, and it's with Buddy Read Square, and since it's my mom's copy, I'm excited to discuss it with her once she's also read it. And yeah, that's where I'm at with my reading at the moment, and thank you for following along.